Found a big footprint. Very, very large.
I'll point it out. The toes come across here, and then I don't know, this looks maybe like it's the right side of the foot, and then the heel back here and the left side. My hand's like 6 inches long.
Put your bear mace in there. Our tape measure just broke, by the way, sadly.
It got smashed, and so it got left at the car, so.
That's a foot, right there.
Yeah, and another 6, so it's 17, 18 inches long.
How deep is that, you think? That the front of it is like
the front end sunk in
about 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah, over 2 inches. And the hill is sunk in deep too.
It's a big footprint.
Yeah, let me put my 12-inch long shoe next to it. See, that's right at the edge of the, I think we may have found the one that has the 18-inch footprint. And look, he even has his little mid-tarsal thing going on right there.
We found that.
He's heading right down into the wash.
Well, you've actually chased something down into that wash. This is where I filmed. Actually, Derek found the 19-inch footprint right here, and I went wandering down in here and caught the top of a humped figure down in there, and you went down in after it. That was in our Bigfoot expedition, our epic one.
Yeah, it's called Epic Bigfoot Expedition.
Yeah. This is right at the same spot. That's big and deep. Here's another one. Right there. Boy, that's deep. It's a big one. It's a big boy.
Yeah, you can see that he stepped there, stepped here.
Probably went down over there.
If I can find any more of his footprints. This is really long grass. It really.
No, this is the only place.
Really protects the ground.
Well, he stepped in a place where is the only place that would have made a footprint right here. Is in this dirt mound. The rest of it is.
You see one place that he stepped in the grass back there. So.
Yeah, yeah. Exciting. Haven't found one of those in a while.
Yep, looks like the one that leaves this 18-inch footprint. And it obviously did it when it was muddier conditions. The way the soil has come up around the footprint, you can tell the mud squishes out from underneath the foot.
Yep.
When you get up to these high elevations, the clouds just seem to move so much faster. I don't know if it's because they do move faster. We're back here on the Bigfoot Highway, and currently we have found elk and deer back here. There's a couple of elks stepped in this soft stuff, and then deer, and of course you're always hoping a Bigfoot messes up or coincidentally steps in something like this.
That is big. But old.
Yeah, it looks like toes up there at the top. We point at the toe area again. That really looks Bigfooty.
Yeah. Looks like the toes are all spread out. Like.
And then it goes back to the heel.
Back here.
And this one's over 15 inches in length. You can tell by the length of my 12-inch foot.
It's a deep one.
12-inch shoe. Good size. It's old.
Yeah.
But this is an area that we find that they cross often. We have found quite a few trackways in this area in the past, so.
Moose. Big deep ones. Double steps.
Moose. It's kind of a crossroads for animals, and so if Bigfoot's an ambush predator, this would be a great place to set up. Or if it's after the same thing that these animals are after, the same food and water resources. We're coming back in here to check up on a structure that we keep an eye on. And then look what Jenny's got in her backpack. We are bringing up a non-food gift to leave near the structure and see how that's taken. It should attract attention. It's one of those wind spinny wheel thingies.
Little pinwheel.
We're almost to the structure. I really like this one. We've been keeping an eye on it. It's a big time teepee structure, and you can tell that all of the deadfall in it has been purposely placed there. I mean, the odds of all of them falling like that without having a root system there are just no chance in my opinion. So we'll take you back and show you guys what that structure looks like. Structure's back in here. I've seen a lot of elk and deer footprints coming back in and out of here. So it's a good place for some game. And here it is, peoples. That's a structure we're keeping an eye on. You know, normally I would see something like this in the woods and I wouldn't even pay it any attention. But because since 2007, when we seriously started looking for Bigfoot and these Bigfoot sighting hotspots, we started finding these. And that really made us started paying attention. And when we're just hiking in a normal place that there isn't Bigfoot sightings, I find that we rarely see something like this. So in 2012, Jenny suggested that we do a GPS map overlay of the ones that we take seriously, that we can tell have been the logs have been relocated into these structures. Don't know exactly what they mean. There's a Pacific Northwest, a Native American tribe that believes they make these markers to mark the boundaries of their territories, and there's as many logs in these structures as family members they have. From what I understand, they believe that when a new Bigfoot is born into a family, somewhere along the boundaries of the Bigfoot territory, they'll build one of these structures that has the right amount of logs for family members. And you can just tell that, you know, these didn't grow here. They were brought and placed. we're gonna leave that pinwheel close to this location. There's been some people that we've Bigfoot with that, you know, want us to leave some type of a gift, and we're against food items, so we're gonna leave a pinwheel and see if anything happens. I don't know. Alright, well, we have a few game cameras in the area near this structure, and we service those. So anything that we find on those SD cards, whether it's Bigfoot or not, we'll show you guys, so you guys can see what type of animals live in an area that people claim to be seeing Bigfoot. We're not just here just because. We're here because there is 30-40 years history of Bigfoot sightings. As a matter of fact, a year and 1 month ago, there was a Bigfoot sighting in this area, daytime sighting, and the guy says no question in his mind it was a Bigfoot that ran across the road in front of him close to here. So, alright, well, we're gonna set up Jenny's pinwheel gift. Let me show you that again. We're gonna find a place to leave that for a Bigfoot family or tribe, whatever you want to call them, that may be in the area.
I'm gonna put it on the structure.
Oh, okay, well, I guess that's as good a place as any. We used to avoid messing with these structures at all. We still don't. We don't take logs out of them. We don't add logs. So in reality, this is the first time of us actually leaving something at a structure. Alright, well, you might want to watch to the end of the video and see what we caught on those game cameras that's on those SD cards. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.
Has this got better, or did it always look like this?
The structure looks the same to me, but
looks better.
But we can compare it to older footage that we have of it and see what's going on. We walked past here 3 hours ago, and this tree was standing upright. And now we're on our way back out of this canyon, and the tree has fallen over. You know, and I'm not going to go out on a limb and blame it on Bigfoot, you know, making a signal that he doesn't want us back here. But if you guys can tell, there really isn't any wind today. So it may just be a coincidence that this tree fell over in the last 3 hours since we walked past, and it looks like it's been dead for a while. But I want to walk up around the roots and see if I can see any signs of a footprint. Nothing stands out to me as a Bigfoot standing there and shoving this over to send a message to Jenny and I, so we'll just call it a coincidence. But yeah, it's amazing. This tree probably stood here for 80 years or whatever before it died, and then finally fell over, and we were actually hiking up here when it fell over. Alright, well, there's a strange circumstance for you. Sasquatch Canyon. What do you think? Is it?
It looks like it's going to at least clear everything. It looks like it's got a good angle.
I feel like it needs